most things German military, it was good. Their tanks were far superior to ours, especially Americans, the American tanks, because they hadn't got enough thickness of armour on them. And the Tiger, the German tanks, had 75mm cannons on, with armour-piercing shells. They go straight through, and, well, it was a massacre where perhaps there'd be 5 in a tank crew, and that thing will go round and round. When you looked inside it, there was nothing hardly human left, and until we were upset, I don't go anymore, but there were only mangled remains in there, but the hole in the armour was about that big, and it had hollow charge, as they called it. Well, that pierced armour plating, although it was only air, but it was with such force, and it went in there and went round and round the interior of the tank, killing any human being, well, putting them out of action anyway, and there's usually 4 or 5 men in there. And I've seen the British ones as well, the Cromwell, with the lid up, and there were no bodies in there, but you see the Germans had a very good anti-tank gun, had a hollow charge, a blaster hole that big, and explode inside, and nothing could live. And the turret was left open, and I looked inside, and the walls and everything had a coating of blood, and you can imagine that shell going round and round, killing everybody in there, you know. And oh dear, well, sometimes I think I had it easy, but I know I did compared with the Royal Artillery and tanks like compared with the infantry and with artillery. We were always usually a fair way back, especially as we were 6-inch guns. So, but there were times when we were a lot nearer the front, when we knew there was going to be an offensive the next day, and we had to be far enough forward to reach it with our range in the guns, you know.